Hey everyone, it's Victor from Social Firestarter. Today we're going to talk about meta titles and descriptions and why they're so important, as well as how you can easily edit your pages to go ahead and add them in. So on the right side of my screen here, I'm going to start out by just kind of pointing out why they're important. So meta titles and descriptions. These search results that you see right here in pretty much any search result for any search query, it's actually showing you the meta title right here. This is the title, and then this right here is the description. So that's the same for every result on here, all the organic results. So these, they can be edited. If you don't specify one, you don't actually have to specify one. Google does go ahead and just basically take the information from the page, and they can generate one for you if you don't go ahead and do it. But if you're just letting Google auto-generate these for you, you're definitely not taking advantage of this real estate. And I say real estate because if you are ranked on a search term like this one, of course, it's going to be, you're going to really want to take some time and make sure that whatever is being displayed here to users is going to go ahead and convert them. And so if you start looking through some search queries and just look at what your competitors have written in there, some of them really suck. Some of them just don't, they really don't describe anything about that law firm, and really it doesn't help you, or it doesn't motivate you to want to select one of these more so than a different one. So definitely make sure that it's not just converting, like it's not just text to convert, but it also has to be text that's relevant to the information on that page. Now this is important because if you put something in here in the meta description that does not correspond very well to the content, the main meat of the page, then Google actually will reject the meta description and they will replace it with one that they make on their own. And now this is done completely automated. They don't notify you of this. So if you have not been setting your meta titles and description, there's a good chance that it's already just doing this for you. Or if you got kind of sloppy and just copy pasted the same one across all your pages, definitely you're going to run into that same issue where Google just goes ahead and grabs its own text because they think, hey, look, our text is going to be more relevant. This is what the users want. So try to think about that. Try to think about their decision as to basically only trying to show these if they're relevant. Try to understand that, again, what they're aiming to serve users that are searching these types of queries. They're trying to make sure that the title really reflects what they searched, as well as the meta description. Another thing that you should try to spot out, definitely do a search like this. Try to do it in your city with a tool such as this one. This is a free BrightLocal tool, brightlocal.com/local-search-results-checker. Try to pull that up, look at what your competitors have. More importantly, look at some of these words that are being highlighted, or boldened rather. You can see that Google really wants you to have your target key terms in there just once. As you can see, personal injury lawyer, personal injury attorney, it's highlighted under everybody that's showing that. But also down here, you can see one where it says accident. And I believe I saw a different one that said accidents as well. So these are just kind of like hints as to what words Google is considering relevant. So if you start to look at these, you might start to get a much better idea of what should really be in there for each of your pages. So let's go over to this left side over here, and we're going to look at a page. So this is a bit of a test website for a personal injury law firm. So let's go ahead and select the auto accidents page. So if you want to do this, the easiest way to do it, you need an SEO plugin of some sort. If you want to use Yoast, you can go ahead and do that. I believe Yoast is installed on this website, so let's go ahead and just go to Edit. So here's the page, right? If you have an SEO plugin, right underneath the actual, the page, you get there's these little boxes with extra settings. So right here is where you'll find the Yoast settings. And you want to go to Edit Snippet. So I believe they give you some sort of formatting options on here. I would not use any sort of automated formatting. Just go ahead and create your own manual title and description for each page. It's going to work much better for your SEO. Again, don't copy and paste this to other pages. It should really not be that simple. Again, just try to put something in there that's relevant and that's going to convert people. So you can check that out. There's an example, Orlando car accident attorney. So again, this is the car accident page. It's for an Orlando law firm. So you want to have car accident attorney in there or car accident lawyer. I went ahead and put Orlando in there too, just to kind of hyper target those key terms in that city. But once you do that, you want to have a unique title for your page. A lot of times it can really just be the title that you set, that you titled for the page. Like right here, I use this as an H1. This is the main heading. So I'm using this to kind of just title all the content. So a lot of times you can just use that because it's already relevant to all the content on here. And that's kind of like the most important part. A lot of times I like to go a step further. As you can see on the plugin, it's even suggesting that there's some more space to use. So I like to do some sort of a title or tagline, and then the divider, and then the law firm's actual name. A lot of times that's how I like to do it. I really like the branded titles because then on the search results you get the name of the law firm in there, just like this. And again, just a quick tip, if you try to place the law firm name first and then the key terms, it will reject it and just switch it around for you, which is kind of interesting because it also, again, points to the fact that Google is saying, hey, look, you really need to have a page that's targeted heavily towards those key terms if you want us to be suggesting the page and serving it to users. But that's pretty much it. That's how you do it. You just hit update and there you go. Obviously, it takes a few days to update over onto Google. Whenever they crawl the website, might be a few days, might be a few weeks, might be a few months if you don't have authority. But that's how you do it. That's how you update your meta titles and descriptions so that you can convert better on Google search. Let me know if you're having some sort of weird issue with this, or if you're noticing a strange situation where it's rejecting what you're putting in there. A lot of times, if it's rejecting stuff and then replacing it with other text, I would say it's important to look at what text it used to replace that, because it's almost like a big hint as to what it's considering more relevant for what you were targeting. So that's pretty much it. If you're looking for more tips on improving your conversions, but more importantly, improving your rankings here on Google search, go ahead and visit lawyergmb.com. You'll find more information about what we do and how we run our campaigns. But thanks for watching the video. Have a great one.